TV.
There you go, Andrew.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew, I'm cutting your hair.
What?
I'm just cutting your hair.
Just, start for something tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm cutting your hair tomorrow.
Why? Have you seen it?
Yeah. Shut up. Like, look.
And you know that one video I sent you that one time?
Yeah.
The two.
No, the Asian video.
What was it called? That was like
He's exploding.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
It was. We thought I said,
Okay, yeah,
It was, but it was funny.
that video wasn't the
And they look at it and she's like, I'm hammering.
Alrighty, so you can start out today. We're just going to read over the article, so just take a couple minutes here to read over it. And you'll be taking down a couple notes as well while you read. I'll put a PowerPoint up here shortly for you. So just start reading over it right now, and then you will we'll be discussing it shortly. That these great leaders possess. So try to look at these. They mentioned 3 different leaders. So look at the 3 keys to overcoming failures that are mentioned along with these 3 leaders, and compare them with, in your notes, in your notebooks, write down and compare them with Santiago from Open Hand Sea. So just be doing that while you're reading. Find at least one connection for each key to overcoming failure. So at least 3 between Santiago and the 3 keys to overcoming failure. Try to find at least one for each. Still be working, but I think most of you have found a couple of, hopefully at least, connections between the Old Man of the Sea in Santiago and the 3 keys to overcoming failure. So I want you now, I'm just going to break you up into partners, so you'll just find someone else that is wearing something similar to you, a clothing article, maybe that's the same color. If you have a hoodie on, although Andre, if you could take your attendance. So I'm going to play the song, and you're going to play some musical chairs, and when I stop the song, sit down and try to find somebody that you are hopefully have something clothing-wise related to. Alright? Everyone have a partner? Does everyone have a partner? Okay, so you are going to be, everyone look up here, we have to find a partner, discuss any connections that you're able to find, and then you are going to be sharing the connections that you hopefully wrote down already, and try to find the best ones between the 2 or 3 of you in your group. And then you're going to share them with the rest of the class. So try to find at least one for each section. So what are the 3 sections that we have? What is the first one, Jeff?
Responsibility.
Good. Responsibility. So try to find the connection between Santiago and how maybe he's responsible. And then the second one?
Self-acceptance.
Self-acceptance. Good. So find how Santiago displays that as well. And the third one? Trust. Trust. Okay, good. So discuss them with your partner, and then try to find the one that I guess works best, that you think between the 2 of you works best, and then that you're going to share with the rest of the class.
Under 84 days. It doesn't care for the other missions. Wow, hard. That's our next part. Self-acceptance.
What we have over here with Andrew, what do we have? For responsibility. What are the connections that you found with responsibility in Santiago?
He takes care of his gear like himself.
Takes care of his
Gear.
his gear. Oh, absolutely. The way that he respects it more so than most of the younger fishermen do. Good, good, excellent. So, Roland, what do you have for number 2?
Santiago does stuff the way he always has, even when a lot of the newer fishermen are doing stuff differently.
Good, excellent. Yep, he sticks by his gut. That's what it says. Listen to your gut, right? So he trusts his instinct. Yeah, and he knows that his instinct. And where does his instinct take him then? Thunder? Yeah, good. It takes him out further than he normally would have gone, probably, if he would have, or I guess farther than any other fishermen's go. So yeah, good. So he trusts his instinct to go out deep. Good. So, Lindsay, do you have one for number 1?
Yeah. We put that he takes responsibility for taking the fish's life and that he justifies with like God how it's fair for him to do that.
Good, excellent. That's actually, I hadn't thought of that one, and that's really, really good. He takes responsibility over taking another fish's life, because he almost, I think it says it a couple different times, he views the fish and the other creatures in the ocean as his brother, almost. So you see the relationship between Santiago and the fish. Right, Jeff?
Yes.
All right, so for number 3, medicine, or for number 2, sorry, self-acceptance, did you find something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we said that he had 4 days without getting a fish, and he didn't give up, and he continued to fish.
Good. Okay, so maybe he accepted the fact that he, wasn't catching any fish, but he still went out and fished anyway. Excellent. Chloe, what did you get for trust and listening to your gut?
Madeline trusts Santiago on his 85th day fishing that he'll catch something.
Excellent. I hadn't thought of that one either, so that's a good one. I hadn't looked at, I guess, Madeline's trust for Santiago. So we actually, with the next thing we're going to be doing in class here shortly, we're going to be looking at a comparison between Santiago and Madeline. So that is definitely something that everyone heard what Chloe just said that you'll want to bring in into your writing. So definitely, very good. So Liam, did you get something for number 1? For being responsible or being your own master? Did you get one for number 2 or 3?
No.
No? Alright. Well, Cooper, did you get one?
Yeah, which one?
For number 1.
I didn't get one for number 1. I got for 2 and 3 though.
Okay, let's hear what you had for number 2.
I put Santiago expects that he's unlucky and he's done 84 days without catching a fish.
Okay, excellent, good. So yeah, I think someone else had gotten that one as well. What did you get for number 3?
He knows that he should let the fish wear itself down for a little bit before he shouldn't pour it up, so he doesn't snap the line or anything.
Good, excellent. That's another one that I hadn't thought of. I guess he trusts in his ability and his knowledge and his previous fishing skills that he knows that he's gonna succeed. All right. So do you have one for trusting and listening to your gut for me?
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, he like trusted his gut to know that he would catch the fish. Like he said he would catch it.
Good, good, excellent. So he trusted in his abilities again. Very good. Lainey? Jordan? Or are you in a group together? Okay, so what did you guys come up with for the first one? Responsibility.
He was responsible for his actions and he was for self-discipline.
Good, self-discipline, I like that. Self-discipline in that he still, after 84 days, went out every single day and tried to get the big fish, and eventually he succeeded.
And he believed that fishing was his responsibility, like he was made to do it, so he keeps fishing.
Yeah, he was born to do it, I think he says. Yeah, very good. Good. So it's not only his responsibility, it's almost his destiny. Good. All right. And the last group there in the corner, what did you get for number 2?
For number 2, we have, even though he doesn't have that, he still goes out and fishes.
Excellent. Okay, so he's okay with being by himself, and the self-acceptance of, okay, I don't have a partner, I don't have someone to go with me, and I am taking a risk by going out there, but I still, am going to do it. So very good. Good. All right. So those were just, I guess, some of the connections that I thought were, or that that you actually were able to find too, between the rock bottom, how great leaders triumph over failure. Can you see how, I guess, even though maybe Santiago isn't a great leader or considered to be a great leader, how he still fits in with these characteristics, and maybe he does display the characteristics of a great leader. So for the part of the book that you read today, 50 through 97 roughly, so you should be right around page 97 if you're not quite there yet. Try to get there for tomorrow. So through 97, but make sure that you, that you are filling out your study guides as well when you're doing that. You mentioned Manolin and his, I guess, relationship with Santiago. You see that, I guess I'm going to have you look a little bit more into that relationship, but also into Santiago's relationship with fish. So try to respond to all of the following questions here in a journal entry that's going to be roughly 3/4 of a page long, and use 2 supporting quotes. So I want you to answer the question, what do we learn or gain from the pairing of characters? So the pairing of characters of Santiago and Manolin, and of Santiago and the fish. So you are going to write roughly 3/4 of a page. It's not too long, just in a journal entry, that try to come up with these 4 different aspects: similarities, differences, feelings, and actions. And I'm going to leave this up here for you, so while you're writing, you'll be able to write them down, but it's still a good idea to jot down some of the requirements here, especially, I guess, the 2 supporting quotes, and the similarities, differences, feelings, and actions, because you might have to finish it up at home. We still have another 20 minutes or so, but you should be able to. Were you early release this week? Okay. All right, so another 15 minutes or so. So, but you'll at least be able to get started with it and then have it for homework, and it'll be due tomorrow. So it's about 3/4 of a page, not too long. So write again, similarities, differences, feelings, and actions. Can anyone give me an example really fast of maybe some similarities or maybe some characteristics of the relationship between Santiago and Manolin before you get started?
He respects the fish and he respects Manolin.
Okay, respect. Excellent. Very good. Mutual respect, I guess, because the boy then, Manolin, also respects Santiago. There's mutual respect for each other. Good. Jeff?
For feelings, he loves the fish, but he wants it to die.
Okay, good. So, I guess the comparing and contrasting of life and death, and the fact that he loves it, the fish almost as a brother, yet he has to kill it to survive. Good. Very good. That's a really good, I guess, feeling involved with it. Good. So, yeah, try to find some more actions. I'm sure there'll be quite a few actions that you can find similar between Manolin and Santiago. And just try to get as many as you can. I'd probably say, maybe write a paragraph for each one, similarities, differences, feelings, and actions, and you would be able to take up 3/4 of the page easily. So you can get started on that. And are there any questions? And use a separate sheet of notebook paper for this, just because I'm going to be collecting it. So again, if you did want to break it down by paragraph into similarities, differences, feelings, and actions, that would definitely be a very good idea. Notice some of you may be starting to do that already. Into looking at Santiago and Manolin, and then Santiago and the fish. So if you wanted to do it that way, it's one other way you can do it. So.
Like one paragraph. Them and one paragraph.
Yep, and just make sure to hit all 4 similarities, differences, feelings, and actions in each paragraph. Words there? There'll definitely be some good ones right at the very beginning for Manolin and Santiago.
I saw you in the Sports Hall of Fame in Congress.
Yeah, didn't know if that picture was still up or not. It's been a while since I've been in there. so there's still a couple of you working on it, I think, but it looks like some of you, it looks like I think Katie here at least got through 3/4 of a page in the class time, so I know that you might still have a little bit of homework for tonight, but hopefully you were able to finish up most of it in class. So for tomorrow, make sure to bring in the rest of it completed, and we have early release this week, so you're free to go.